ATI TEAS 7 Math Exam Review. Question 1. During a task at the simulation laboratory, a maintenance coordinator is scheduling paint cans. A data display contains 22, 26, 23, 29. What is the average value? Option A, 100. Option B, a 24.5. Option C, 7. Option D, a 25.0. The correct answer is option D, 25.0. An average balances the total equally across all observations. The average should remain within the observed minimum and maximum. Add the displayed values and divide by the number of entries. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the simulation laboratory, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for paint cans. Question 2. At the campus bookstore, a maintenance coordinator reviews quantities involving seed packets, with the sorting stage. Round 681.32 to the nearest whole number? Option A, 680. Option B, 683. Option C, 681. Option D, 682. The correct answer is option C, 681. Increase the target digit when the neighboring digit is 5 or more, otherwise leave it unchanged. All digits to the right are then removed or replaced with zeros according to place value. Rounding uses the digit immediately to the right of the requested place. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the campus bookstore, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for seed packets. Question 3. A planning sheet from the community health fair lists information about data sheets, with the maintenance coordinator handling the recording stage. Evaluate the numerical expression 15 plus 6 times 5. Which value results? Option A, 105. Option B, 45. Option C, 26. Option D, 95. The correct answer is option B, 45. Parentheses would be required to make the addition occur first. Multiplication has priority over addition in the standard order of operations. Compute the product before combining it with the remaining term. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the community health fair, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for data sheets. Stressed about your GED? We can take GED for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 4. While working in the Student Resource Center, a maintenance coordinator must calculate a value for shipping labels, with the planning stage. The proportion 5/5 equals 15/x models the situation. Which value makes the proportion true? Option A, 75. Option B, 16. Option C, 25. Option D, 15. The correct answer is option D, 15. Substituting the result back into both ratios should produce matching values. Cross minus multiply to create an equation and divide by the coefficient attached to the unknown. A proportion states that two ratios are equal. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the Student Resource Center, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for shipping labels. Question 5. The clinic supply room uses a record to track reusable bags, with the maintenance coordinator handling the estimating stage. Which value equals square root 169? Option A, 13. Option B, 169. Option C, 12. Option D, 14. The correct answer is option A, 13. A square root identifies the non-negative number that produces the radicand when multiplied by itself. Find the factor whose square matches the value under the radical. Using the radicand itself would confuse a square with its inverse operation. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the clinic supply room, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for reusable bags. Question 6. For a project in the nursing skills workshop, a maintenance coordinator is grouping test tubes. What is the horizontal distance between 2, 10, and 9, 10? Option A, 7. Option B, 17. Option C, 11. Option D, 8. The correct answer is option A, 7. Subtract the x- coordinates and take the absolute value to obtain distance. Points with the same y- coordinate lie on a horizontal line. The shared vertical coordinate does not contribute to horizontal separation. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the nursing skills workshop, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for test tubes. Question 7. A report prepared at the public library summarizes data about clinic forms, with the maintenance coordinator handling the inspecting stage. A right triangle has legs of 7 units and 24 units. What is the hypotenuse? Option A, 31 units. Option B, 25 units. Option C, 17 units. Option D, 168 units. The correct answer is option B, 25 units. The Pythagorean theorem relates the two legs of a right triangle to its hypotenuse. Adding the side lengths directly does not account for the right minus angle geometry. Square both legs, add the squares, and take the square root of the sum. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the public library, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for clinic forms. Question 8. Before an activity at the college cafeteria, a maintenance coordinator checks the amount of flashcards with the sorting stage. A container has 5 red, 3 blue, and 3 green tokens. What is the probability of selecting a token that is not red? Option A, 5/11. Option B, 6/11. Option C, 3/11. Option D is 7/11. The correct answer is option B, 6/11. Add the counts of the non-red colors or subtract the red probability from 1. The event and its complement must have probabilities that sum to 1. A complement includes every outcome outside the named event. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the college cafeteria, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for flashcards. Are you looking for Get Actual questions? Visit our website pokerexams.com to access Get Study Guide with actual questions and answers. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get answer key today. Question 9. The maintenance coordinator at the neighborhood garden is responsible for recording safety goggles. How much simple interest is earned on $600 at 7% per year for 4 years? Option A, $10.50. Option B, $786.48. Option C, $600.28. Option D, $168. The correct answer is option D, $168. Compounding would repeatedly change the balance and is not part of the simple minus interest model. Simple interest uses the original principal for every time period. Multiply principal, annual rate written as a decimal, and time in years. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the neighborhood garden, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for safety goggles. Question 10. A worksheet used in the fitness center contains measurements for brochures, with the maintenance coordinator handling the planning stage. A quantity changes from 145 to 165. What is the percent increase? Round to the nearest tenth if needed? Option A, 20%. Option B, 13.8%. Option C, 113.8%. Option D, 12.1%. The correct answer is option B, 13.8%. Dividing by the new value would answer a different comparison and can noticeably alter the rate. Find the numerical difference, divide that change by the original value, and convert the decimal to a percent. Percent change uses the original quantity as the comparison base. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the fitness center, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for brochures. Question 11. As part of a routine check at the mobile screening unit, a maintenance coordinator examines sample jars, with the converting stage. Which scientific minus notation expression represents 500? Option A, 50 times 10 squared. Option B, 5 times 10 to the power of first. Option C, 5 times 10 squared. Option D is 0.5 times 10 to the power of first. The correct answer is option C, 5 times 10 squared. Scientific notation uses a coefficient from 1 up to, but not including, 10 multiplied by a power of 10. Move the decimal until one non-zero digit remains to its left and count the places moved to determine the exponent. A value greater than 1 produces a positive exponent when the decimal moves left. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the mobile screening unit, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for sample jars. Question 12. A supply request from the training classroom includes several entries for registration slips, with the maintenance coordinator handling the grouping stage. A relationship has slope 2 and y minus intercept 5. Which equation represents the line? Option A, y equals 2x plus 5. Option B, y equals 2x minus 5. Option C, x equals 2y plus 5. Option D, y equals 5x plus 2. The correct answer is option A, y equals 2x plus 5. Use the given slope as the coefficient of x and the vertical intercept as the added or subtracted term. Slope minus intercept form places the rate of change with the input variable and the starting value as a constant. Switching the two values changes both the steepness and the point where the line crosses the vertical axis. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the training classroom, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for registration slips. Question 13. The pharmacy inventory room is preparing for an event that uses storage shelves, with the maintenance coordinator handling the inspecting stage. Two angles of a triangle measure 67 degrees and 55 degrees. What is the third angle? Option A 113 degrees. Option B 125 degrees. Option C 122 degrees. Option D 58 degrees. The correct answer is option D, 58 degrees. The interior angles of every triangle sum to 180 degrees. A result must be positive and keep the complete angle sum fixed. Add the two known angles and subtract their sum from the total. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the pharmacy inventory room, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for storage shelves. Question 14. A maintenance coordinator creates a calculation for practice masks at the bus scheduling office, with the preparing stage. A circle graph assigns 20% to training, 25% to supplies, 30% to travel, and 25% to outreach. If the total is 240, how many belong to travel? Option A 30, Option B 8, Option C 72, Option D 210. The correct answer is Option C, 72. Convert the sector percentage to a decimal and multiply by the full amount. Using the percentage number as a count ignores the size of the whole represented by the chart. A circle minus graph sector represents its stated percentage of the entire total. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the bus scheduling office, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for practice masks. Question 15. Information collected in the community kitchen describes how notebooks are being used, with the maintenance coordinator handling the recording stage. A budget includes 7 identical items at $16 each. What is the total cost? Option A $112, Option B $23, Option C $119, Option D $2.29. The correct answer is Option A, $112. Adding the count to the price mixes a pure number with a monetary amount. A repeated unit cost is combined by multiplication. Multiply the number of items by the price of one item and retain 2 decimal places for currency. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the community kitchen, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for notebooks. Question 16. A schedule at the medical records office includes a numerical condition involving timers, with the maintenance coordinator handling the estimating stage. Which measurement is greater, 4.0 units or 0.9 units? Option A 3.1, Option B 4, Option C 4.9, Option D is 0.9. The correct answer is Option B, 4. The first unequal digit determines which value is greater. Trailing zeros may be added so the tenths and hundredths positions line up clearly. Decimal comparison begins with the whole minus number parts and then moves right through matching place values. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the medical records office, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for timers. Question 17. The maintenance coordinator compares two records about clipboards in the science laboratory, with the converting stage. Convert 2 meters to centimeters. Which measurement is equivalent? Option A 20 centimeters. Option B 0.02 centimeters. Option C 200.00 centimeters. Option D 102 centimeters. The correct answer is Option C, 200.00 centimeters. Metric units scale by powers of 10. Use the conversion factor so the original unit cancels and the target unit remains. Converting to a smaller unit increases the numerical value because more of the smaller units fit in the same amount. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the science laboratory, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for clipboards. Question 18. A quality check in the Career Center requires a calculation involving meal vouchers, with the maintenance coordinator handling the grouping stage. Solve 5x plus 11 equals 56. Option A, x equals 9. Option B, x equals 11.2. Option C, x equals 45. Option D, x equals 20. The correct answer is Option A, x equals 9. Remove the constant term first and then divide by the coefficient. A 2- step equation is undone in reverse order from the operations applied to the variable. Applying identical operations to both sides maintains equality throughout the process. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the Career Center, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for meal vouchers. Stressed about your ATI TEAS? We can take ATI TEAS for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 19. The volunteer clinic has set a target related to training kits, with the maintenance coordinator handling the inspecting stage. A circular display has a radius of 11 centimeters. Using 3.14 for pi, what is its circumference? Option A, 34.54 centimeters. Option B, 242 centimeters. Option C, 69.08 centimeters. Option D, 379.94 centimeters. The correct answer is option C, 69.08 centimeters. Circumference measures the distance around a circle. Squaring the radius belongs to the area formula and would produce square units. Multiply pi by the diameter, or double the radius before multiplying by pi. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the volunteer clinic, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for training kits. Question 20. A maintenance coordinator uses a table to monitor equipment tags at the campus mailroom, with the preparing stage. A bar graph displays counts 17, 15, 11, 23. What is the total count represented by all four bars? Option A, 12. Option B, 16. Option C, 23. Option D, 66. The correct answer is option D, 66. Add the four counts once each, keeping the common unit. The tallest bar or average alone does not represent the complete graph total. A total across categories requires combining every bar value. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the campus mailroom, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for equipment tags. Question 21. An activity log from the health education booth contains values for water samples, with the maintenance coordinator handling the organizing stage. An activity begins at 7:35 and lasts 95 minutes. At what time does it end? Option A, 9:20. Option B, 10:10. Option C, 7:10. Option D, 9:10. The correct answer is option D, 9:10. Checking the result against the duration helps detect an omitted hour carry. Elapsed minus time problems are easiest when hours and minutes are treated consistently. Add the duration to the starting minutes and regroup every 60 minutes as 1 hour. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the health education booth, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for water samples. Question 22. The maintenance coordinator is revising a plan for work schedules in the school auditorium, with the estimating stage. The plan calls for 5 batches of 16 units plus 3 extra units. Which total matches the plan? Option A, 24. Option B, 63. Option C, 83. Option D, 95. The correct answer is option C, 83. Find the amount in all full batches and then include the extra units. The repeated batches form a multiplication step, while the loose units are added afterward. Combining the addends before multiplying would incorrectly apply the extra amount to every batch. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the school auditorium, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for work schedules. Question 23. A short report from the Home Improvement Project presents a mathematical problem involving donation boxes, with the maintenance coordinator handling the converting stage. If 34 units are finished evenly during 2 hours, how many units are completed each hour? Option A is 17 units per hour. Option B, 32 units per hour. Option C is 0.1 units per hour. Option D is 68 units per hour. The correct answer is option A, 17 units per hour. A rate compares quantities measured in different units. Divide the total number of units by the elapsed time so the denominator becomes 1 hour. Multiplication would describe a larger total rather than the amount completed during a single hour. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the Home Improvement Project, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for donation boxes. Question 24. The apartment laundry room must adjust its plan for cable rolls, with the maintenance coordinator handling the grouping stage. Evaluate -11. Option A, -21. Option B, -22. Option C, 0. Option D, 22. The correct answer is option B, minus 22. Change the subtraction to addition, reverse the sign of the second number, and apply the signed minus number rules. Subtracting an integer can be rewritten as adding its opposite. This rewrite helps prevent losing a negative sign when two signs appear together. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the apartment laundry room, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for cable rolls. Question 25. A calculation is needed before floor tiles can be prepared at the farmer's market, with the maintenance coordinator handling the inspecting stage. A rectangle has a perimeter of 68 centimeters and a length of 10 centimeters. What is its width? Option A, 44 centimeters. Option B, 3.4 centimeters. Option C, 24 centimeters. Option D, 58 centimeters. The correct answer is option C, 24 centimeters. The rectangle perimeter formula counts each length and each width twice. Subtracting the length from the full perimeter would leave 3 sides rather than 1 width. Divide the perimeter by 2 to obtain 1 length minus plus minus width pair, then subtract the known length. For the maintenance coordinator's record at the farmer's market, the final selection should preserve the stated unit or mathematical form for floor tiles.